Hi, everybody. I had to change an audience, and now I have my mother and my stepfather. I couldn't get the other people, so I'll show you them that right now. Oops, let's see. There we go. Say hello.
Hi.
Okay. So, as we all know, traveling is rough these days. I literally get anxiety before I get on the plane now. We used to only have to worry about fitting our luggage into the overhead, and now we have to worry about getting kicked and dragged off a plane. I mean, it's kind of intense. So I figure, if I have to worry about that kind of stuff, then they should at least give me a free in-flight movie or, anything, food, peanuts, mace. It would be great. Oftentimes we look at people and judge them by their destinations in life. And in reality, we spend more time traveling to our destinations than we actually do in our destinations. And by destinations, I mean, i.e., how much people make, what do you do for a living, are you in love? Those are all destinations in life. But in reality, what really shapes us and defines us is how we get to those destinations. And just like as we're traveling and journeying on a regular plane, we bring a suitcase. And as we travel through life, we bring a figurative suitcase. And that suitcase, just like our regular suitcase, ends up accumulating more things over time. I call them little trinkets. And in the figurative suitcase, the little trinkets are our experiences, wisdom, and just those things that we learn along the way, things that we hold dear. And so, to minimize boring you with all of the multitude of trinkets that I have in my suitcase right now, I will only bore you with the top 3 trinkets that I have. So this is my number 1 most coveted trinket. This is my daughter, Arwen Donna. And she is kind of crazy, but if anyone's ever been the mother of a toddler, father of a toddler, you understand. Being a parent has really taught me more than I could have ever imagined. I've learned to be more compassionate and empathetic, and my impatience has increased at least trifold. For example, this is a typical conversation with my daughter. Mommy, Mommy. Yes, Arwen. Mommy, Mom. Yes, Arwen, what? Mommy, I want a vitamin. Stop. So, a vitamin is actually a vitamin. It's a Hello Kitty vitamin. It resembles candy. It might actually be candy, I'm not so sure, but she's obsessed with them, so she asks for them all the time. And since she sometimes solely subsists off of avocado and cereal, chocolate milk, and pasta with Parmesan cheese, then, I say, let's go for the vitamin every day. But it's always a fight, every day. So, the conversation continues something like this. Arwen, you know that you can't have a vitamin. You can't have more than one a day, and you've already had one. It can make you sick. I want a vitamin! Arwen, you can't have a vitamin. This is when my daughter completely ignores me and continues to the kitchen, climbs on the counter, opens a cupboard, and grabs the vitamin, or the vitamin container. Luckily, the vitamin container is childproof. And then the conversation continues. Oh, I do not know how my 2.5-year-old gets on the counter. She miraculously turns into a mixture of Spider-Man and Hercules. She's very determined, so that could be part of it. And so then it continues. Arwen, if you do not get off the counter, you're going to go in timeout. But I want a vitamin! And then it continues. The screaming escalates. Arwen gets upset. camera fades, end scene. Being a parent is hard. I don't think anybody would argue with that. But being a parent to a toddler is something like being in a nuclear war. Everything is highly reactive. So my next trinket that is one of my top trinkets is my journal. And my journal, I've had many journals, so this is one of many. But my journal has really, helped me grow and reflect on myself in ways that I don't think I could have done otherwise. My journal has been my best friend in a lot of times when I didn't think anyone understood me or would listen to me. My journal, it doesn't judge me. My journal lets me write grammatically incorrect and in run-on sentences and not in APA format. But anyways, my journal is something I hold dear, all of my journals. And it, really the most important thing is it's helped me see my past struggles and successes. And I think that oftentimes we forget about what we've been through and how we got there. And I think that those experiences really help remind us of what we're capable of. And I think without those, that kind of hindsight, that sometimes we forgive less easily, we hold grudges, we become a bit ungrateful, and we forget how strong we are. And so I love my journal for that, and journaling has really helped me reflect and grow in a free and non-judgmental way, and I love it for that. Lastly, I have an amazing contraption. It's my spiralizer. This trinket represents my adoption of clean eating habits. And by clean eating, I mean basically trying to eat organic, knowing where your food comes from, trying not to eat anything where you can't pronounce the ingredients on the back of the package. And it also incorporates not eating dairy and wheat. This has really changed my life in a large way. I have a lot more energy. I rarely get sick, and which is an amazing thing because I have a toddler who goes to daycare, and those kids pick up literally everything. And if you're a parent who has a kid in daycare, you know the struggle is real. This thing is just eating clean really hits my heart because I want to live a long, healthy, happy, vigorous life. And as much as Cheetos are tasty and orange, I don't think Chester the cheetah is going to take care of me in my old and gray life later. So I try to eat clean, and it really has been a huge thing for me. Pope Francis once said that life is a journey, and when you stop, things don't go right. I agree with him very much, and I think that we always have to remember to keep pushing forward and moving forward. And all these trinkets here really represent my journey through life and what I hold dear. These are the trinkets that I don't care who's kicking me off the plane for my bag being too big. These are non-negotiables. I'll get rid of everything. I'll even get rid of the Louis Vuitton, but I'm not getting rid of this stuff. And I think that we have to remember to just travel lightly, hold those trinkets that are the most important close to our hearts, and always remember, never leave your bag unattended. Thank you. Woo!